If you have ever received a comment or a message like this, watch this video until the end. It's a scam targeting everyone, but especially young females. My name is Dom, I'm going to be your host while you're watching Scam Detector. There are a handful of things that melt a girl's heart. Some of them being awesome deals on cosmetics, fashion, and puppies, just in general. Let's see how people might get scammed looking for cheap cosmetics. Number 5. Cosmetics traps. Cosmetics are expensive. Even I know this as a dude. Makeup, skincare products, perfume, they're crazy pricey. So when people look for deals on these items, I'm not surprised that they fall for scams every once in a while. These scams involve fake giveaways, free stuff, and insanely low prices to lure you in. Let's go through a few websites so you could see what to watch out for. They can be decent looking websites, but as you can see, everything is on sale here, which is red flag numero uno. As to the prices, I'm sure you girls know it better what's expensive and what's not, but to me the prices just look all over the place. And then if you just browse through the site looking for red flags, you find typos, like here policy instead of policy. In the about section they talk about a different website, and this YouTube link at the bottom is just a link to YouTube, not to a specific channel. Like what? Why? When a site has way too many buy one get two or get two get extra two, you get the point, deals, you should just take a U-turn and leave the site. Do the same exact thing when you come across huge deals like the ones here, because they're just not real. You might also come across giveaways on Instagram, for example, where you just need to follow the account and share and tag them in a post, but they're just trying to gain followers. More on Instagram scams right here. Obviously, if you run any of these websites in the validator tool, you'll see that they're all untrustworthy. Beware of this scam, because shopping on these scam websites can lead to identity theft, malware on devices, and of course financial losses due to compromised credit card information. If you like buying new clothes that are on sale, you need to be aware of the next scam. Number 4. Fake fashion deals. Young people do summer and weekend jobs to make some money that then they can spend on cool outfits. Can you relate? But clothing is expensive, especially trendy items of clothing. That's why these fake webshops will do everything to lure you in with extreme sales like the ones you're seeing right here, like a crocodile leather boots for $30. But you find all sorts of products selling for ridiculous prices. They'll have promos and pop-ups just to turn victims' heads. And especially young people with little knowledge of the cruelty of the internet often won't hesitate to go on and buy something, giving out sensitive, personal and financial information. You always need to look out for these red flags. Prices looking too good to be true, huge sales, typos on the website, and what I always like to look at is their about sections, because they're just hilarious. Number 3. Puppy bait. Everybody gets lonely sometimes, especially during times like a pandemic. If you don't prefer human company, getting a puppy is a great cure for loneliness. A puppy is expensive, however, so when it comes down to great deals, not to mention adopting a puppy for free, many can forget to look out for signs and become victims of scams. Buying a puppy should always be a very careful process, because even among legit breeders, there are differences. And it shouldn't even be a question that buying a puppy entirely online is a big no. In my opinion, it must always only go down in person. So on one hand, you could see the dog in person before you buy them, and on the other hand, checking out the place the puppy is coming from can also serve you with lots of valuable information. So circling back to the scam, there are many websites claiming to be professional breeders with years of experience. But on these websites, you can only purchase online with non-refundable deposits. The puppies are very cheap as well. I mean cheap. They're selling for a few $100. But if you look up the prices for a Frenchie, for example, you'll see that it's recommended to stay away from few $100 puppies Because a Frenchie from a high quality breeder is priced between $1,500 and $15,000. If you only want to adopt one through the internet, watch out because you might get scammed with shipping fees, and of course never getting the puppy. And obviously if we run these websites in the validator tool, we can see that the domains are as fresh as a loaf of bread in a bakery at 6 in the morning. So I know puppies can cause rash decisions, but be responsible when buying or adopting a dog, as they're going to be the part of your life for years to come. Number 2. Games for prices. The next type of scams young people might fall for is about fake work from home opportunities. If you want to learn more about work from home scams, check out our previous video right here. These scams involve online games you can earn some money with, watching videos and clicking on ads for money, and many more. Like essentially making money, lots of money, with no real work at all. No wonder why youngsters fall for these scams. I remember that I too was looking for easy money opportunities when I was a few years younger. But guess what? I never found anything. I ended up in a warehouse working for $4 an hour. Yeah, not a whole lot. Regarding this type of scams, the most important thing to keep in mind is that when something looks too good to be true, it probably is. But this is literally something that you should always keep in the back of your head. It will save you from lots of headaches, as falling for these scams will result in personal and financial information being compromised. And you do not want that. Number 1. Brand ambassador scam. Bogus brands reach out to people on Instagram with an offer to collab with them. A normal and legit scenario of a collaboration is the Instagram user getting stuff for free and then making content about it. But the brands often pay the promoter as well. It's a fair business model. But you see, they don't just collab with anyone. The account needs to have a big follower base, otherwise nobody will see the products. So the whole point of advertising is lost. So when a brand reaches out to me and to my barely 200 followers to collab with, it obviously makes me ask, why? Well, let me tell you, because the brand ambassador scam is about you, the victim, buying the product, posting about it, and then tagging the brand's account in your posts. And then in return you'll be shown on their page and called a brand ambassador, or not. In this example, can you see how many people fell for it? To me, just looking through these photos raises that red flag high up in the sky, and I wouldn't want to buy their products at all. Being a brand ambassador is a real thing though, but you will never have to pay for the product you advertise, so if you get a comment or message wanting you to become their ambassador without sending you free stuff, just pass. And even if they do want to send you free stuff, find out who they really are before you give out personal information. Alright, that was the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more scam prevention content. Use the validator tool if you ever find yourself on a suspicious website. It will help you decide if you should trust it or not. My name is Dom. I'm going to see you in the next video, and you watched Scam Detector.